Today, I decided to create this impromptu video and share with you a story. Hello, if we haven't met, my name is Patricia Botero Saint-Jean, founder of Open for Business and business research strategist. I help aspiring first-time entrepreneurs, perhaps like yourself, exercise due diligence in researching and identifying the right business path, the right market, and ultimately the right venture for you to start based on your strengths and also your vision of a life that you will love. So you're probably wondering why today I have this virtual background of the Statue of Liberty in the American flag behind me. So here's a story. It was 35 years ago, August 27th, 1984. A wild-eyed 20-something kid who could barely speak English was watching from the window seat of the plane as it began its landing in the night in what seemed to be a large golden-lit body of water, surrounded by illuminated bridges. One of those bridges was the Golden Gate Bridge of the San Francisco Bay Area. Her stomach squeezed in apprehension of her landing that day, but not of the plane's landing, but of what would happen to her in this strange land, which had a reputation in the world as being very big, very free, and very wild. Of course, I was that kid, you guessed it, who 35 years ago did not know she would fall in love with America and became what I call first generation American immigrant entrepreneur. And that's the reason for the flag behind me today, because every year on August 27th, I take a moment to remember that fateful day with gratitude. I love this nation, and I'm also passionate about entrepreneurship. Business ownership gave me the kind of life that really suits me, in addition to citizenship to a land that I consider to be my soul country. So I'm here today to share with you my immigrant story and my celebration of two of the craziest and best things that happened in my life. The first was that I found my soul country. The second was to start my first business in the US in my early 20s. And the two are actually deeply connected. So even though I had worked for large corporations and even the banking industry in my native country, I always dreamed of being my own boss. And guess what? I became a business owner, not by choice, but for survival as an immigrant. So whether you're watching this from somewhere in the world and you dream of becoming a first generation American like I am, or perhaps you were born here and you don't realize this one thing about your native country and how lucky you are. Entrepreneurship is actually in your American DNA. And there is no better place in the world to start a business than the United States of America. For those of you who are willing to take a chance, the opportunities, the infrastructure, the economic climate, but most importantly, the mindset of this country makes this nation the most ideal place to build a business, which in my experience is the best way to build a life on your own terms. And that means a life where you can prioritize both who is important to you and what is important to you without a boss dictating how you should spend your time. Of course, if this has been on your mind lately, I would love to be your guide in your exploration of business ownership anywhere in the US and to teach you before you jump into any kind of business, or perhaps a sold one, my step-by-step formula to exercise the due diligence that will help you succeed faster and better. Thank you for celebrating my day of American entrepreneurship with me, and cheers to building a life we love.